Dear Nekostanians, I have just received a report that some of you are trying to raise VTubers, which is a preposterous act, but the worst part, I'm not even on the list. Even though I'm your president, what have you even found in all of these women? I withdraw my question. Well, if you insist, then as your president I have no choice but to step in and teach you everything there is to know about rizzing a VTuber. However, in return I hereby forbid every citizen of Nekostan from trying to rizz Smugglan, for no particular reason. Just do as your president says. But how am I supposed to teach people how to rizz a VTuber? I've never even rizzed one myself.
Mr. President.
Well, I'm a VTuber myself.
Mr. President.
I'll figure something out.
Mr. President, we're live.
Oh. Rizzing a VTuber is not an easy task. Not even for me. But don't worry, citizens. I have a step-by-step plan that will help you rizz an actual waifu, and not just you, but everyone in Nekostan. Okay, that sounded convincing.
Mr. President.
Dear Nekostanians, I have just received another report. It appears that more than 60% of Nekostanians don't shower. That's preposterous. How are you supposed to rizz somebody when your so-called aura enters the room 5 minutes before you do? Just imagine your waifu had the same problem. Would you still rizz her? I know some of you are thinking yes, but no, you wouldn't. Therefore, effective immediately, I'm signing a new law. Every Nekostanian is required to take a shower at least once every 2 days. Now then, let's discuss my plan. But before we begin, there's one thing you should understand. No matter how much you love your waifu, you're not the only glazer. On average, every waifu has anywhere from 1 to 5,000 viewers. And trust your president, at least half of them have dreamed of dating their Oshi. So, you have to stand out. And let me say this right away, don't start donating 3k to your Oshi every month. Sure, you'd stand out, but as a weirdo. Not only would that put your Oshi in an uncomfortable position, it would also destroy your financial situation. And most importantly, you still have to pay your Nekostanian taxes. So, how do you actually stand out? Well, I'd say it depends on your Oshi. After all, you wouldn't use the same strategy to rizz Shy Lily, Iron Mouse or Narusama. By the way, is there anyone here who wants to date Narusama?
I do.
Guards, arrest him. Or perhaps, is there anyone here who wants to rizz your president? Okay, I get it. Nobody wants to be their president. Please stop throwing things at me. Jesus. So, how do you actually rizz your Oshi? Well, why don't we ask the Oshis themselves what they are looking for in a relationship? Fortunately, my advisor has prepared a small compilation of things your Oshi wants to see in a partner. Let's watch.
I don't ever want to work. I don't ever want to make any money.
Or if you want to know who my ideal type of man is,
Moist critical.
Like, I literally was always like, I need someone older than me. And like, by the way, never happened. Stayed in my head. Never got anything. Let's freaking go. Woo!
I do not wish to date any of you guys.
Narusama!
I have a feeling you won't even be able to walk when I get done with you. Wink.
What the frick? No.
Must have been the wind. If we summarize everything from those clips, we can build a profile of your Oshi's ideal partner. So, he's an average salaryman working for a company, probably in IT. He's somewhere between 30 and 40 years old, makes at least 8 grand a month, owns a house, has absolutely no mental health issues, has a lot of free time, and somehow he's still a virgin. Maybe we shouldn't combine 5 different people in one dating profile. Advisor, that was the most discouraging compilation I've ever seen. Do that again and you're fired. Dear citizens, I know, that sounded a little depressing. But don't worry, my plan will work for everyone. Well, I still don't have a plan. Maybe I should look at some real success stories? Real stories. Saikuno? No. I don't want any stupid drama in this video.
Mr. President, we have some questions for you.
Of course, I'm all ears.
Who should we try to rizz, in your opinion?
I don't care as long as it isn't the lowly or Smugglana. Next question.
How do we earn $8,000 a month in this economy?
Don't worry, as your president, I'll do everything I can to improve Nekostan's economy.
Mr. President, how do we become the man of our Oshi's dreams?
But wasn't this your dream before? Dear citizens, I understand how much you love your Oshi. I understand why you dream of standing beside them one day. But remember, your Oshi is just a human, just like you, just like me. We humans have a habit of putting the people we admire on a pedestal. We imagine a perfect version of them. And sometimes, we forget to chase our own dreams. You can dream about becoming a better person. You can even dream about raising your Oshi. But what if despite all your efforts, it never happens? Would that mean your life was a failure? No. I don't think so. Your Oshi may be someone incredibly important to you, but your worth should never depend on whether they notice you. After all, how can you ask someone else to believe in your worth if you refuse to believe in it yourself? Dear citizens, I'd love to tell each and every one of you that you're worthy, but I shouldn't be the first person to tell you that. You should. And once you truly believe that, everything else becomes so much easier. Trust your president.
Mr. President, one final question.
Yes, go ahead.
Your speech was really inspiring, but what was your plan for rizzing VTubers?
Oh, shut the fuck